Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations, right? Pisceanos, happy, I think it's Wednesday. All right, let's pull a few of these. This is Golden Insights Oracle by Maruka X. We also got that Three of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and higher beings. Please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got fangs, light bulb, angel, and clover. It says energy sucking, emotionally draining, shadow self, negative people and environments. Oh, Lord. Good ideas, sudden realization, power, innovation, and invention. Three of Swords, meaning something's not hurting as much. All right, so I have an image in my head, Pisces, and I'm going to push this out. I see you in like that, I don't know, it's like a dog training place where you get, you know, like when it's, I guess, attack dogs or police dogs, I'm not sure, but they put them in, they put a person in there in like that body foam or whatever it is, you know, whatever, protective armor or whatever. So they throw that person into the pit with all these like, and there's more than one at times. I can see it. There's times when it's just one, but there's many at times. And they're like growling and you know, like saliva's dripping from their mouth, and you poor thing, you're in there, and some of them attack you. Yes, they take bites out of you, and I can feel you where there's times, Pisces, that it's the teeth. Yes, okay, so there's times where you can see that. Can you put yourself in that situation? It's not really in the beginning, Pisces. It's not. It's kind of scary, you know. You're like, oh snap, ow, like that first time. I can imagine, like, oh no, okay, yeah, that's tough. That hurts, you know. Like that's kind of scary, you know. Like all these things, right, Pisces? But I feel like with time, you make some type of realization. It says here like a good idea, sudden realization, power of innovation and invention. To me, sudden realization is coming out. Like you get a light bulb moment and you realize like, okay, well, first of all, I do have this armor. So their attacks, their bites are not chomping. It's not working. These scary faces do not look so scary anymore. They're I can't say that word, salivating. It's like hooked on phonics over here. The saliva dripping from their mouth with, you know, like, you know, it's terrible. It's like, I want you, you know, like that. And it's not so scary anymore. You kind of like, just like, okay, well, you can't have me. You know, it's just, it doesn't hurt so much anymore. Three of Swords here in the reversal, Pisces. And you then become I don't know, like the sun realization hits you like that, and you become more, like I see you. You're like doing, come on. You're like hitting the two things together. Come on, you know. Yeah. Oh, Pisces, you make me smile. You make me smile. So in time. So I don't know where you are in this phase, but in time, I think that's the point of the message. Is like you're gonna have it's not going to be so scary anymore. You're going to have this level of confidence going into that pit. And I have to add, there's things that I'm seeing in this image in my mind. There's a fence, right? And the fence, there's a shock also. Yes, and I'm feeling it with the light bulb. Like there's a shock on the fence, but there's people behind the shock on the fence. Almost like they are like spectating and watching. They're too afraid to come and help. They're too afraid to touch the wire, but they watch. They're too afraid to go in there. They can. There's a door. I see it. They can walk through it. It's just the fence that is putting them back, and they're just stand there watching. I don't know what that means. I don't know if they, are not allowed in, or if they don't have the balls to go in. I'm not sure, Pisces, but I did have to mention that of the image that I'm seeing very clearly. We got angel here. This is divinely protected, connected with your angels. You are not alone. You are not alone, Pisces. Divine intervention. That one, it's my core sometimes when I feel this. Hold on. Okay. Find the words. This is important. I feel it, Pisces. All right. So, how do you say this? Sometimes you feel alone, right? Like that image, and there's like, and then everybody gonna come and help now. Like in the beginning, are you just gonna stand there and watch? And it's like, angels appear, and it's like, you're not alone. You got the best help there is, the best support system that you have. That's not for them. They're weak. Oh, I just heard that. They are weak. They don't have your heart. Do you know that heart is a powerful thing? Having a heart, a good heart, a sincere heart, a heart of being not afraid. And it's okay in the beginning, because I did sense that. But when you get in there and you realize, oh, nothing's happening to me. I'm not getting bit. It's not hurting me. And you start seeing that and you feel that, and then you get this strength, Pisces, and you fight back in a way. And you endure, you withstand, and you succeed more than anything. So I do feel you are not alone. I definitely feel divine intervention where they can't harm you. That was the realization for you, Pisces. Like, okay. I love it though, because you deserve that. You deserve to know that people with a good heart, or a person that has been stabbed in the heart. Ooh, I felt that, Pisces. Like it hurts. And you deserve to know that I guess number one, it's not in vain. That's what I'm hearing. It's not in vain. You are doing some form of God's work. See one more? Hold on. I just felt like you are doing some form of God's work. So something is not going to bother you as much, like some type of friction or fighting or energy sucking vampires type of energy, negative people or environments, because I think you're going to take solace in knowing that if this person or people hurt you, it can't affect you. It can't chomp down, like eventually. Like I think a lot of you are there because I'm seeing it, but I know in the beginning it was very heartbreaking. But the thing is, and the other thing that I'm feeling, Pisces, is kind of like you I don't know how to say that. I guess you know that there's something about your heart, something about people that hurt your heart, that if they hurt you, then it won't hurt you as much as it's going to hurt them. And that also gives you some type of solace in the situation, or knowing that someone can't just hurt you and then just move on. You know, that's not the case, Pisces. It's not. I promise you. I can promise you that. If it cut you deep, you know how you are. Beautiful heart, sensitive. I don't care. But if it cut you deep, it's not going to be left like that. Now, I do have this clover. It says, good fortune, luck is on your side, prosperous relationship, prosperity conscious. So, whatever, you see like the dogs attacking and biting and trying to take away. It's like, no, it's going to be the opposite. Actually, the more that you try to attack and growl and salivate, that the saliva, though, that's something that I can't even say the word for, because it's something that you don't even get how badly they wish they could chomp on you. It's like the more that they can't chomp on you, the more, Pisces, that they get this, what the fuck, why can't I? Don't make me cry. You need to see this and you need to realize this, Pisces. You need to. Doesn't mean that your heart didn't get hurt. It doesn't mean that you didn't get affected by a situation. What it means that they can't take you down. You're still standing, and at some point you got the strength and you're standing there to fight back because you realized, you had this realization that you are protected. And that something bigger is at play in this situation, and you're just not this person that looks like they're by themselves. They're going to find out, Pisces. All right, let's go a little deeper. Wow. All right. Emotional. Spirit, tell me more. Yes, the Fool. The Hermit. They're going to learn today. That's the feeling. They're going to learn today. Maybe it's literally today because of the way that I'm feeling it. I don't know. But let's see. You know what's funny? This person may have thought of you to be a little bit foolish, but, or I don't really know. Hold on. I think they may have thought you to be a little bit foolish. They're going to learn who you are. That's what I'm seeing. Like a light will be shined in this situation. I can also read this, Pisces, as you kind of taking a leap forward because you know that you have somebody that has your back or watches over on you or feeds you the information or the knowledge and the wisdom that you need. That's what gives you the confidence to take leaps of faith into situation, or like that image that I saw, like, you know, getting into that in the first place. That's pretty scary. You know, like, why am I here? What is happening? Why am I alone here? It says, you're not alone. I got your back. So something about the fragility, you may look a little bit fragile, or, and don't take that the wrong way. Maybe it's because you look like you're alone. I don't know. Maybe it's young. Oh, somebody kind of thinks you're slow because you're young. But they don't know that you're an old wise soul. They don't know, Pisces. They're gonna find out today. That's the phrase. But let me see. Knight of Pentacles. So this is a complete stop. Like something is not working. Like Knight of Pentacles. Nothing. It's like whatever they feel is working is not working with you. They can't drain you. Doesn't mean you don't get tired, because us Pisces, I'm raising my hand. Tell me you don't we get tired. The spiritual realm and fighting off these people on our own is exhausting. Let's all raise our hand. But I just heard you can do this all day. Make sure you take a minute, Pisces. Just take a minute. Look, this is me being motherly. Just make sure you get rest. Rest is important. Sleep is so important. Walking away from situations is so important at times because you need to collect yourself in order to get the strength, in order to fight back, Pisces. That's what I feel. But okay, let's get into this light bulb. Sudden realization. Look at that. Peaceful. You're at peace now. The Emperor. Someone does not control your circumstance or your life. There's someone that has a higher power or a higher say. So whereas people threw you into the pit, now I'm getting Spartacus. I loved Spartacus. That was back in, oh my God, that was so long ago. The series from, I think it was Showtime. I had to wait for it like every week. I hated that. And I was like, oh no. But Spartacus was the bomb. Spartacus, what happened to him? What happened to him? It means something. Hold on, Pisces. I know. Thank you for being supportive with me, guys. Thank you. Hold on. Focus. So Spartacus was at war. And I don't know if he was a prisoner of war or he had a debt to pay off. I'm not really sure. But either way, he had to fight in the arena. Like, it was this grand thing. Like, you got to fight in the arenas. Oh my God. So, Spartacus looked like a regular man. And he went in there, but he became like the most powerful gladiator there was. And it came with time. It came with practice. It came with learning from others. What was it, guy? I don't remember the characters' names, but I can see them in my face. Like, there was wise or older people that were showing Spartacus the way. How to fight back, how to defend yourself, working smarter, not harder, like all these things, Pisces. And so, he had a lot of tests, like a lot of fights, and learned from past mistakes as well. So eventually, though, with Spartacus, he realized, like, I don't owe you anything. Thank you, train. I felt the train in my train of thought. Like, there was a sudden realization of, like, I don't owe you anything. I shouldn't even be here. Actually, you're telling me that I have a debt to pay off? That wasn't true. Actually, I remember the king of Rome and his people winded up killing his family. So there was no debt. Wait a minute. So Pisces, you're telling me that there's someone here that may have put you in an arena and acting like they own you, or you owe them, or you have a debt or something like that, and you're like, there is no debt here. I'm hearing it in my Spartacus Roman days voices. So there is no debt here. And so that gives you the strength. That's the realization, and that sudden realization gives you the peace of mind and the strength to know that you are not under the mercy of anyone in that arena. But hey, it's too late. You gained all the skills of a very powerful gladiator. All right, let's keep going. Spirit, tell me more about this angel. Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You are not alone. Divine intervention. You know what you're gonna see at some point with Spartacus, what are they called? The Romans or whatever, like the leader of it. At some point, I think he winds up kind of not begging for his life. Yeah, something like that in the show. I'm just saying what I'm remembering. Once he realized that he was outnumbered. So he was outnumbered and outskilled and outsmarted. And I don't know. In the show, it said he was finished. It was done. They put an end to him and the whole crew. And that was it. And then they winded up leading the rebellion into a new way, and getting more people in their army or on their side. So I do see a new day and a new beginning and a new life for you, Pisces. One that is free. You're not the only one that feels this way about this person. There's many people here that feel that their uprising was necessary, because they did not owe, and if anything, the government or whatever this is, they called it back then, owes them. So I am feeling that energy, Pisces, divine intervention. You are not alone in so many different ways, not just with the angels, but with people. I do feel it happening. Sometimes it takes that first person to make that sudden realization and put it out there, and it motivates and inspires, because I can see you almost like talking to people, and it motivates and inspires them to live differently and not under the rule or the thumb of another person, a self-proclaimed, whatever the hell he was. I don't know, but you understand what I'm saying. All right, let's get into this good fortune. Sorry, I get lost. Wow, the devil. Magician. Ooh. Ooh. This is special, Pisces. This is really special. So devil energy, obsessions, right? Toxic behaviors could be very energy draining, energy sucking situations will be transformed. So I see your prosperous relationships, prosperity consciousness, luck is on your side, and good fortune. So it's all going to turn for the better is the confirmation here, Pisces. So I'm trying to think. In both situations, I guess with the dogs and with Spartacus, it was, first of all, it was for the people. So there's that, take it out of the government. I hope you guys can understand this. It's more like the group or your loved ones, or it just is more about love based, prosperity based, for a prosperous family, prosperous relationship, being very fortunate, a time of a lot of fortune, where this energy sucking like that, they were in the pits. Both situations, interesting enough, with the dog and Spartacus, they were in pits, of some sorts, fighting, something really scary that was supposed to end them, right? So the devil is a lie, first and foremost. They try to install fear in you, and that was that beginning feeling that I was getting, like where they were trying to install fear in you, Pisces, and it was like, it may have been there, but it was your introduction to it, and eventually it gets transformed and transmuted, Pisces. That is what your heart does. When you get hurt, when someone hurts the people that you love, it's like I feel it, Pisces. It comes up, right? And it's like, that's it. That energy of, like with the dog, let's go, come on, let's go, comes in, right? And then there's an energy here of the Spartacus as well, where he realized, like, wait a minute, you were hurting there was a realization here. You actually hurt my loved ones. I don't owe you. And then you're like thinking about all the stuff that you did. And it wasn't in vain, because remember, that's where you figured your strength out. That's where you got your gladiator status, Pisces. So everything that seemed like it was painful and it hurt and it stabbed you, and all of that was the makings of a true gladiator, Pisces, of a true person that can fight back, withstand the foolery, and fight back. All right, let's see what advice do we have for Pisces. Two of Wands, one more. Let's do one more. Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Something about you were waiting for something or someone to give you something, and then you realize that they couldn't give it to you, so you gave it to yourself. It falls under the advice. So I could be a confirmation as well, but that's how I'm receiving this. You were waiting for someone to give you something, but you realize you had to get it for yourself. Let me see if there's anything else. Or at least when you stop waiting on someone to give it to you, that's when it'll come. That could be that as well. All right, let's do career and money. 6 of Swords. Give me the strength to fight back. Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to say what I heard. I apologize. I hear a lot of dick riders, Pisces. There's going to be a lot of dick riders. I know. They're funny. They give me Jussie Smollett. They make me wake up to Justin Bieber, yodeling, lonely. You know, they're funny sometimes. But Jesus is he is a funny person. I have had conversations. So humor is a big thing that I'm kind of pushing forward at this time, Pisces. Make sure you keep your humor through this whole situation, not just your peace, but also your humor. Laughing is so good for the soul. So I am feeling that. Laugh it off. Career, money, focus. You're very competent. See, this is what those arenas, the dog one and the Spartacus one, has built for you. In order for you to kind of withstand some type of difficult situations. Emotional stability, also financial stability is what I'm seeing here for you, Pisces. Maybe you have something saved up or something that I'm feeling here. Or maybe it's just the sudden realization that you have a powerful gift, or you kind of excelled in an area of life where not everyone excels from. I also feel, Pisces, that there are 2 people here in your job. You could be one of them, but I don't know. But there are 2 people. And I feel like they also fight for your cause. Like they also kind of go in to the same murky waters. Why did I hear murky waters? Something about you live near some form of murky waters, a creek or some sorts. I don't really know. But focus. It's side notes sometimes. I know it's important sometimes to you guys, but sometimes it takes me off. So there is 2 people here, and you both have the same goals. I just want you to know that at your job. You may have different ways of handling it, but I feel like this person and you are going to have the sudden realization that you're both on the same side and both on the same team. And this could be at work or it could just be in life. I don't know. All right, let's close this off with the Oshos. It is lit today, Pisces. The light bulb is on. Is that how you're feeling? I think you're feeling that way. Like you got it. You know, like, so, okay, so some of you, Pisces, may have been in that scary moment, you know, that, okay, so with Spartacus, I lost my family, or I had a debt of some sorts, you know, and now I gotta go fight, and ooh, that sword hurt, and these people are hurting me, and I'm bleeding every day, and, you know, and it's like you get that sudden realization that you're extremely capable, if not more, and it, you know, it's a light bulb that really does hit you in the head about that you are a little different, and you just have to get over that initial fear is what I'm feeling, the devil's voice, you know. When you have changes, it is scary. When you have these weird dogs barking at you with saliva dripping from their mouth, it just, pisses me off, Pisces, you know, because it's like, why? Because you can't get to me, it makes you more hungrier. So learn your lesson, you know. But they do. In both scenarios, I did see that. They just can't get to you. They touch, you know, they just can't do that. All right, focus. We got the politics here. Interesting, because I was mentioning some form of governments here. I don't know. It doesn't have to be literal, you know. It's just interesting that was being mentioned. So someone is kind of foolish, and I kind of was feeling this energy, and I feel like Spirit's like, hey, you missed something. And I was like, what is it? You know, someone is being misled. That's what I'm feeling. Like they're seeing the smiley face, and then it's like the person is like, yeah, let me give you a flower, but they're really going to fall off the cliff. But this is interesting. There's something here about feeling a massive amount of guilt because of it. Hold on. I think someone doesn't realize that once you have hurt Pisces or said certain things that cut them through the heart, you're not going to deal with the same person anymore. You're just not. So that is your own setup. You will set yourself up. Because if you think Pisces is always going to be kikiing and smiling with you, you have set yourself up. And this is part of people's karmas at times, Pisces. So I don't know, that's what I'm getting. But hold on. There's also something here about a person that winds up realizing that there was some type of sincerity when it came to you, but it's going to be too late. So that's what I'm getting. What is this projections? Moment to moment. Somebody's going to see that they were projecting these evil thoughts onto you, Pisces, and saying that you felt this way, but they're going to realize that it's really what they felt. There's a person here who's kind of creepy and a little bit two-faced, and says they wouldn't dare say something to your face, Pisces. They will say it behind your back. If they think you don't know that, oh, they are foolish and they're about to fall off a cliff. Just keep smiling at them as they're projecting. It's only a matter of time. Just give it moment to moment, and then the mask will fall off, Pisces. That's what I'm getting. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.